Can everybody hear me out there? I don't know if you can see me or not. Let me figure out. See, hang on one second. I'll be right back while we're getting rigged up here. Hang on a minute. Okay, how's everybody doing out there? Yeah, we're live. Things aren't looking too good, guys. Minnie had a surgery yesterday, and it was supposed to be a minor surgery. I'm going to go ahead and tell everybody what it was. Approximately a month and a half ago, they found a cyst, which was a tumor. They found a tumor on her ovary or something. I don't remember, but I can't really think straight right now. But anyway, so they found a cyst. And at the time when they found it, it was approximately maybe that big. So this was about a month and a half ago or 2 months ago. So then she goes through the procedures of going to the doctors. We've already been through all this. Everybody out there that's been watching my videos, my live videos lately, I've been telling you about this major surgery that she's getting. So she had to have this cyst removed, and then she was going to have some other organs taken out of her body at the same time that was actually, we're going to say, extra baggage. That means that the insurance didn't pay for that. That was to be paid for separately. And that's what I've been asking everybody to buy T-shirts or stickers or whatever you can to help out. And I appreciate everybody that has helped out. I didn't make a lot of money off that situation, but the money that I did make went toward that, and it's very grateful. And thank you very much. And I want to thank everybody out there that's been saying prayers for Minnie the Body Shop Girl. So we're going to go back a little farther than the surgery she had yesterday, and then I'm going to tell you the situation on that deal. So we moved out here approximately almost 2 years ago full time. In July, it'll be 2 years that we've lived here full time. And within that 2 years that we've lived here, Minnie has gone through some very extreme medical issues. She's had 3 surgeries that pertained to one problem that she's had since we've lived here. And then she had another surgery on her leg. She had a metal rod taken out of her leg because she was going to get she was going to have her ankle rebuilt, and then we had to postpone that. So she just got that done, which was a very excruciating, painful surgery, getting that rod taken out. And then this came up where they found this tumor, this cyst. So ever since we've been here, she's had nothing but medical problems, basically from day one. She's lost approximately 34 pounds since we've been out here. she's getting to the point of anorexiaism. Not saying that she has an anorexic disease, but when you look at her or you see her, she does not look herself. She's been depressed, and the only thing holding her together is going to church and reading her Bible and praying to God. So the surgery that she had yesterday was supposed to be an in and out surgery. An hour to an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes. Get in your truck, lean back, go home, and, in a couple weeks you'll be fine. You can't lift anything. You can't ride your bikes. You can't do anything strenuous for, up to 16 weeks or something. But she was supposed to be back to, motor moving capabilities within a couple weeks, week and a half. Well, when they were doing the surgery yesterday, Minnie had a motorcycle accident back in 1992, and she had some of her intestines removed and her colon removed at that time. She almost died from that accident. Hang on one second. Okay, come on, let's go. Come on, there you go. Okay, my dog had to lay down or go down. Anyway, so when she had that accident, I don't know what the name of the surgery is, where they literally cut you open, they open you up, and then of course from removing the intestines and the colon left some extreme scar tissue. So from having that scar tissue, the surgery that she had yesterday, they literally did the surgery robotically, meaning that it was a robotic surgery, and the surgeon or the doctor was way over on the corner running the machine, while the robot was inside her doing the work. And what turned out to be, was supposed to be an hour to an hour and 45 minutes, was a very long and extensive 4-hour surgery. And 3 hours of that was cutting through the massive scar tissue that Minnie has inside her. And when they were cutting through the scar tissue, they literally cut the small intestine in half. So they had to call in a specialist, an emergency specialist surgeon, and they had to sew her intestine back together. And from cutting her small intestine, it collapsed. Her small intestine has collapsed. And so besides what surgery she got, which they did take the cyst out of her. They finally got that out. And it was the size of a softball, or we might say a grapefruit. That's how big it was. So they got that out. They did say it was benign, which means it did not have any cancer. They won't say 100%, but they're pretty sure that they said when they opened the cyst up, the tumor, and the liquid that came out of it was clear, and that's the sign that it was not cancerous. So anyway, we don't know when Minnie's going to be coming home. The specialist, the surgeon that sewed her intestines back up, said that she cannot come home until she can eat a solid full meal of solid food. And can go to the bathroom. Now, she can't do any of that right now due to the fact that if she eats anything solid, she can get constipated, and it can burst the intestines and open up the intestines where they cut through it. So when they cut the intestines, what happened is the intestine, of course, it's round. When you cut your intestines, what happens is it does this. So it was like that, and then once you cut it, it shrinks down and closes itself like this, and then it stays that way for, I don't know, probably, I think she said it stays like that for several days until it starts to open back up again. She's in excruciating pain from her intestines being cut and all the scar tissue that they had to cut away. So she is in excruciating pain. She can't drink any water. She can't have any fluid. She can't, from having the intestinal situation going on, she can't even drink water until she, because she'll throw it up. It's, yeah, pretty bad. So they got her on Dilaudid and morphine right now. And hopefully that'll keep her down and relaxed. So she's over at the hospital and probably sleeping right now. I had to come all the way back home to where I live so I can feed my dog and my cat, and then I will leave early in the morning again and go back out there to be with her. But as far as her getting out of the, hospital tomorrow, no, I don't think that's going to happen. So that's basically update on Minnie. And hopefully she will come through. We got an asshole on here, Mr. fucking Jerkwad, that keeps posting. Yeah, you got your fucking attention now because you're a whore. So why don't you go ahead and leave, okay, sir? You're here for no fucking reason. And you will be blocked once I get on my computer to block you so you can go out and make another YouTube channel and do what you're doing now. So go fuck yourself and keep hiding behind that computer and play your stupid little games. So don't worry, he will be blocked, or she will, or whoever the fuck this clown act is. So keep on posting, and then when I get to my computer, I'll make sure that you're blocked. So anyway, Minnie has actually had a very rough time ever since we lived in Moab. Depressing, and yeah, I kind of actually feel sorry for her because it's just a sad situation, that's all. And I mean, then my situation with my fucking teeth and the dentist, I mean, that's another deal. So, but I just wanted to come on here. I want to give everybody an update on Minnie, and I'm asking everybody to please say prayers for her, and make sure that you put her in your prayers. And hopefully she'll pull through this all. It's just a real bad deal, people. And anybody out there that's going through any type of medical care or medical issues, I can relate to what you're going through. And I always say prayers when I get on Facebook and I see that somebody will say, please pray for me. La-di-da-da went to the hospital, or please pray for her, or my mother just passed away, or my father just died, or my brother just got cancer. I always leave a comment of prayers to everybody I can on there. And I mean, anybody that is, lives in the real fucking world, Facebook has this thing called friends. Okay. I don't know any of these people, but I'm a caring person, and I'm going to do what I can do to throw a prayer their way when a prayer is needed. I'll go ahead and say she's at Minnie's over at St. Mary's Hospital in Grand Junction, Colorado. If you want to possibly call there, leave a message for her. It would be for Minnie Hughes. If you want to call the hospital, maybe leave a message and let her know that, people out there care about her. She'd probably be grateful for that at St. Mary's Hospital in Grand Junction, Colorado. So I don't know. I mean, this is just a bad deal. Very depressing, and I really, really feel for everybody else out there that has these problems in life. I've lost several of my relatives. I actually had a son die when he was 7 months old. So I actually named him after my brother that died when he was 15 years old. My brother died from overdose of drugs, Anthony. And then when I had my little baby boy, I named him Anthony after my brother. And then he died at 7 months old. So I know what it's like losing a family member and people that you love. And I know how hard it is when you have loved ones in the hospital that you can't do anything about. And the problem you have with doctors, I'm going to go ahead and throw dentists in with this, is you can't tell them your 2 cents. You can't say nothing to them and suggest something, because they will take offense of that because you don't know anything, see? You don't know. Because I'm the doctor. I'm the one that went to college and went to and paid millions of dollars to be the doctor. So I'm telling you what to do. You don't tell me what to do. When Minnie fell off a 40-foot cliff, and I know there's viewers out there that have been with me for a very long time that might know this story. I made a video set of what we went through to get her leg fixed. And in that video, I literally call Parkland Hospital up, and I'm talking to the lady on the phone. At this time, I actually have cash to pay to have her leg fixed. And it's been 3 weeks in. She's been laying in bed for 3 weeks with a broken leg in 2 places. One, it was broke at the bottom. It was broke up by her kneecap. So it was going into 3 weeks that nobody would fucking do this surgery for. And everybody was telling us to fuck off. And I had cash money to pay for it. Thank God. So I called Parkland Hospital up, and you can go back into my videos. You can go into my videos way, way back, and you can see the videos. And what I told the lady, I said, okay, well, I'll just take a hacksaw and cut her leg off. How does that sound? And she literally tells me, if that's what you want to do, then go ahead and do it. Just don't bring her down here because we don't want her. But I got cash. If you don't have insurance, don't come down here. Do not bring her down here. We don't want your cash. If you don't have insurance, don't bring her down here. Literally told me, if you think you need to cut her leg off, then do it. That's the kind of medical profession in Texas. If this was going on in Texas, what Minnie's going through now, I guarantee you the only thing they would do for her is stabilize her and send her home and say, here's some aspirin, fuck off. So, to turn this around, I look at this as a God sending, that God got us out here and had us move here because all this was going to happen to Minnie sooner or later. Do you understand what I'm saying? So by God moving us out here, or us following the path that God gave us, has actually helped Minnie instead of not helping her. So in a sense, it is very, very depressing. But on the other hand, it's a God sending that says, thank God we moved here just in time, because if this would have happened in Dallas, she might be dead right now. She might be dead. This is Pete, my friend Pete, your friend Pete. Putting up with the loser assholes. This guy this jerk off right here that thinks he's somebody on the internet, but in reality he's just a total loser. Piece of shit. A vile scumbag that hides behind a computer. All right? And is nobody. And that's what the world's coming to now. Vile scumbag punks like this clown act here that doesn't have any thought of anything but to get on a computer and be Mr. Big Man. We'll see you later. Take it easy. And always remember that my friend Pete is saying a prayer for you.